It's on.
Okay, so this is game 2, and we've shuffled up and we've offered the cut and no mulligans, and we're ready to start. I'm down 0-1. The rats want their revenge.
And this is a game of Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Standard.
Well, not standard, but 60 card format.
Yeah. Yeah. I have 100 cards in the deck.
I have 67.
We have our hands and we're ready to start the game.
And I was playing first.
Correct.
Put down a swamp and typhoid rats. 1 black mana, creature, rat, 1/1, death touch.
Explain Death Touch.
Death touch is any amount of damage that this deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. And then I pass turn.
I draw a card, put down an island, and I pass turn.
Capital, draw. Put down a second swamp.
Swamp.
Tappity. Pack rat. 1 black, 1 colorless, summon rat creature. Star. Pack rat's power and toughness are each equal to the number of rats you control. Pay a black and 2 colorless, discard a card, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of pack rats.
Yep. So it's currently a 1/1.
Currently a 1/1. And I will flop over and peck you for 1 with my typhoid rats.
Ow!
And then I pass turn.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
There we go. Draw. I'm gonna put down Hidden Cataract.
Okay.
It enters the battlefield tapped. I can tap it for 1 blue, or I can pay 4 and a blue. Tap, sacrifice Hidden Cataract, discover 4, activate only as a sorcery. Discover 4 is exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with mana value 4 or less. Cast it without paying its mana cost, or put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. After that, I pass turn.
Okay. You see that in the video how the lit part of the ceiling looks like I have a unicorn horn.
Yeah,
Unicorn.
that is kind of funny.
Yeah. Spiegel has his processes. I has me processes too.
And it's your
Okay.
turn,
So where are we at in the turn sequence?
I just passed turn.
Yes. And tappity. I'll draw my card. Hi there. I put down a 3rd swamp. Tappity. I will. Discard Plague of Vermin. It's a sorcery. 1 black, 6 colorless. Starting with me, each player may pay any amount of life. Repeat this process until no one pays life. Each player puts a 1/1 black rat creature token into play for each 1 life they paid this way. So that's what I'm discarding to make a token copy of Pack Rat.
Ew.
So now they're both 2/2s. And then the token copy stays home because it is sick, but the 2/2 pack rat and the 1/1 typhoid rat attack you for 3.
Isn't the pack rat at 3/3 because you have 3 rats.
No, they have to be. Oh wait, rats I control. You're correct.
So it's 4 damage.
Thank you. Yes. My apologies. 4 damage. So you're at what life?
I am at 15.
That's what I thought. Alrighty.
You done?
And then I was yes, past turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will put down a second island. And pass turn.
You skipped a land drop?
No, my second land drop was the Hidden Cataract.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I put down a swamp and tappity tappity tappity. I discard Malicious Affliction to make another token copy of Pack Rat.
What is the malicious afflict?
Affliction, yes, I was just getting out the dice to represent I had 2 tokens. A malicious Affliction is 2 black instant with Morbid. When I cast it, if a creature died this turn, I can copy it and choose a new target for the copy. The spell does destroy target non-black creature.
That's okay.
And then I move to combat. You still have no creatures, correct?
Unfortunately, so.
So 1 copy and or 1 copy and 1 original pack rat and the typhoid rat. I'll come to visit you.
For a total of
Uh let's see. There's 4 rats in play, so the pack rat's power and toughness are 4/4.
so.
So so 9 total.
Yep, done.
Yes.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Third island. Give me a second while I think.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass turn.
Untapping. Took a minute to adjust the dice. And keep nothing. Draw my card. Put down a swamp. Uh, Swing with everything.
That's fatal.
13. Yes. Rawr. It's going rare. Tied up 1-1. Yay! Rats win.
Yep, and you didn't even cast anything.
I cast 2 rats. Thank you very much.
What I'm saying on that turn the last turn.
No. Yeah. I was just saving up like mana so I could cast Ink Eyes, Servant of Oni.
Well, I'm gonna pause this so that
Okay.
for the next game, we are back.
Okay, we have shuffled up. We are ready to play game 3. We're tied up 1-1, and we've offered and accepted the cuts, and I'm playing first. My land drop for the turn is my only play, Crypt of Agadim. It is a land that comes in tapped. Tap it for a black or 2 and tap it. Add black to my mana pool for each black creature card in my graveyard.
Okay.
And I then turn pass.
I will put down Hidden Cataract. I already explained it, but I'll explain it again. enters tapped. I can tap it for blue, or 4, blue, tap, sacrifice, hidden cataract, discover 4, activate only as a sorcery. I'm not going to explain discover 4 again. After that, I pass turn.
Did, did you have any result from the Discover 4? Or
No.
no, that's if you activate it. Never mind.
Oh, I
Okay,
forgot to
so,
draw.
huh?
I forgot to
No,
draw.
you
Sorry.
forgot to draw. Okay. All right. Well, my turn two is drop a swamp. Be done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I will put down a secondary. I'll put down island. Tap tap. Sky diamond. Enters tapped.
Ooh.
Sky diamond
Mana ramp.
is 2 to cast. Enters tapped, and I can tap it for blue.
And it's an artifact.
Oh, yeah, it's an artifact.
Colorless artifact, yes.
And I pass turn.
Anyway, alrighty. So this is now my turn three.
Yes.
Okay, draw a card, slap down a swamp, and then I turn pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I will put down Rivendell. It's a legendary land. Enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature. I can tap it for blue or 1 and a blue. Tap, scry 2. Activate only if you control a legendary creature. Now I'm going to tap for 2 and cast Ominous Seas.
How do you spell Arvindale?
Rivendel. Oh,
Oh,
Rivendell.
Rivendale.
Oh, did I say that wrong?
Rivendell.
Okay, it's Rivendell. My bad. Anyway, back to my cast. Ominous Seas. 1 and blue. Enchantment. Whenever you draw a card, put a foreshadow counter on Ominous Seas. Its ability is remove 8 shadow counters from Ominous Seas, create a 4/4 blue Kraken creature token. It has cycling for 2, which right now doesn't do anything, but if when it was in my hand, I could pay 2, discard it, and draw a card. Now I'm going to tap my last mana and cast Brainstorm for 1 blue. Instant. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. When I draw the cards, it puts 3 foreshadow counters on the Ominous Sea. Ominous Sea. Now, what am I going to put on top? Um, I'll put these on top. And after that, I pass turn.
I drop a swamp. And I turn pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. I put down a second hidden cataract. Um. Oh, I forgot to put a foreshadow counter on my draw step.
Ah, yes.
And I'll just pass turn.
I will draw my card because there was no untap or upkeep. Dropping a fifth swamp. Tap all 5. And finally get to cast something called Marrow. It's a 2 black, 3 colorless legendary creature, rat rogue, granting all rats fear, which can't be blocked except by artifact and/or black creatures. I can tap it and sacrifice a rat to put X 1/1 black rat creature tokens into play. X equals number of rats I control.
Does it say all rats have fear or just rats you control?
All rats.
I advise you to rethink that by casting Rethink.
Mm-hmm.
It's a black and 2 instant. Counter
You
target
mean
spell
you
unless
mean a blue into?
yeah, blue and 2, my bad. Instant. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X, where X is its converted mana cost.
Yeah, I just got my 5 mana to cast and me going to the graveyard.
Yeah. Did you did you find the joke I made amusing?
It was there.
Eh, yeah, it was.
I
After
did notice
that,
it. It was clever, yes.
after that, are you finished?
Yes.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. On my draw step, I put a for shadow counter. I will put down a second island and pass turn.
Okay. Untap it is. Keep nothing. Draw my card. Hey, fun stuff. Tapping. Like, I'm okay. On my first main phase, I am going to take your advice, sir. I'm going to rethink Maronar and cast a second one from my hand.
No.
How do you like me reacting to your rethinking?
Made me think.
Yeah. So same thing again. All rats get fear. 2/3 legendary rat rogue. Tap him, sack a rat, make a bunch of rat babies.
Yep.
And around here we got rat tokens for days.
Dunsy.
Yes.
Untap.
Assuming I get to cast it, Mister No.
You do this time. Untap, upkeep, draw. When I draw for shadow 6 for shadow counter on ominous seas.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna put a third island down. I'm gonna have to confiscate your rat.
No.
2 blue and 4. Enchantment aura. Enchanted permanent. Enchant permanent. Target a permanent. You may play this card as it comes into play attached to that permanent. You control enchanted permanent. The name is
Nice.
confiscate, and I'm confiscating the rat. Oh, look at that!
Hmm.
I have a legendary creature now.
Oh, look, you're the thought police. Coming to steal my, rethinking you're rethinking. You're the thought police.
Oh, that's kind of funny. What was the name of the rat again?
Give me back my drugs, man. Dave's not here. He went to get the stuff. He's a 2/3 legendary rat rogue, granting all rats fear. Tap him and sack a rat to put X 1/1 black rat creature tokens into play. X equals number of rats you control. Kind of pointless for you right now.
That
But
is
hey, you
true,
took my
but
candy. Huh?
that is true that it's useless for me right now. But after that, I do pass turn.
Okay. And tappity. Okay. Draw my card. Hey, fun stuff. I tappity and cast Relentless Rats. That Two black, one colorless rat creature, 2/2. Relentless Rats gets +1/+1 for each other creature on the battlefield named Relentless Rats.
Yep.
And the deck can have any number of cards named Relentless Rats. And then I pass turn.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, draw. I will put a 4th island down. And then I will go ahead and attack you with the 3/3. Rat.
Meaning 2/3.
Oh, it's a 2/3.
2/3.
Okay.
It is a 2/3. I then take the 2.
Oh, I almost forgot to reset the thing from the last game. So I did that now. And pass turn.
KetAE, draw my card. Hey, fun stuff. Um, tappity. Um, I'm going to cast Mark of the Vampire on my Relentless Rats. It is a black and 3 colorless enchantment aura enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has life link. Damage dealt by that creature causes its controller to gain that much life. So now he's a 4/4 with life link. I move to combat and swing at you for 4 life link.
In response, I will tap 1 and cast Deceive the Messenger. Target creature gets -3/-0 ton a turn. Amass Orcs 1. Amass Orcs 1, it says put a 1/1 counter on an army you control it's also an orc. If you don't control an army, create a 0/0 black orc army creature token first. I create the 0/0 army and it gets a 1/1 counter.
Yes.
The pack rats gets -3/-0 ton a turn. I almost forgot
Okay.
to say that it's 1 blue to cast. So that means I take 1 damage and you gain 1 life.
Yep.
Because I choose not to block after that.
Right. Okay. And then I dunsies. Go ahead.
Untap, upkeep, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Arwen's Gift. It's 3 and a blue. Sorcery. This spell is 1 less to cast. You control 2 or more legendary creatures. I only have the 1. And its thing is scry 2, then draw 2 cards. Dad, you know scry well enough to say what it does.
It was Cry 2, you say?
Correct.
And what was the name of the card again?
Arwen's Gift.
Spell it for me, please.
Arwen apostrophe S space
I got it.
GIF.
Yep. Got it. Cool.
Just go ahead and explain scry real quick.
Okay, so Scry 2. Scry is you take a certain number of cards from the top of your deck, look at them, and then choose which ones you want to put to the bottom of your deck and which ones on top in any order you choose. So in this case, look at the top 2 and then put them back on top in any order, on the bottom on any order, or one on the top, one on the bottom.
I will put them both on top, then I draw the 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would you look at that? Ominous Seas now has 4 foreshadow counters. I mean, 9 foreshadow counters.
Ew.
So I remove 8 foreshadow counters, going down to 1, and create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. slightly disgusting, but that's fine. And after that, I will attack with the 2/3 rat and 1/1 orc army for 3.
I'll take the 3.
2, 3. And after that, I
And
say pass turn.
I'm at 16.
I'm at 19.
Okay, and you have what in the way of creatures now?
I have your
My
2/3 rat.
Marinard. Yep.
I have a 1/1 orc army and an 8/8 blue kraken.
Okay.
The orc army is black.
Yes. And they are tapped or not tapped.
The rat and the army is tapped. The kraken is untapped.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Tap up, keep drawing my card. Hey, fun stuff. One and two, I summon a pack rat. One black, one colorless rat creature. Power and toughness star star. Power and toughness each equal to the number of rats I control. Pay a black and two colorless, discard a card. Put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of pack rats.
The relentless rats. What's that one say again for its plus?
It's plus one for each other creature on the battlefield named relentless rats.
Okay.
And then I pay the 3 and I discard Plague of Vermin to make a copy of the pack rat.
What does Plague of Vermin do?
It's the one black, six colorless sorcery. Starting with you, each player may pay any amount of life. Repeat this process until no one pays life. Each player puts a 1/1 black rat creature token into play for each one life they paid this way.
Anything else?
No, I think that'll be it.
So you're passing turn without attacking, correct?
You have an 8/8 to block with. Yes, that's correct.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Foreshadow counter. Second one. Um,
You.
your pack rat. Is that the one that has the enchantment aura?
No, that's the relentless rat.
Oh yeah, relentless rat. My bad.
It's at 4/4 lifelink.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Mind Control. 2 blue and 3. Enchantment aura. Enchant creature. You control enchanted creature. I target your relentless rat that has the equipment that gives it +2/+2 and lifelink.
Hmm?
It's mind control.
Oh, you're stealing my 4/4 lifelinky relentless rats. Okay.
Yeah. And you could have attacked anyway. Your rats had fear. I couldn't have blocked with the 8/8
Oh yeah.
second.
Oh yeah.
And
You're still at 20 though, right?
19. You smacked
Oh,
from
that's
1.
right. I did, didn't I? All right.
And after that, so you have a what do you have for power toughness wise?
I have two pack rats, and that means they're both 2/2s.
Ah, okay. I will send an 8/8 Kraken your way.
I will take 8 damage. Be down to 8.
Pass turn.
Draw my card. Fun things. Okay. Paying 3. Discarding a relentless rats. The 2 black colorless rat that gets 2/2 rat that gets +1/+1 for each other creature on the battlefield named relentless rats.
Yep.
That can have any number of relentless rats. So discarding that to make a second copy of Pack Rat. And then I turn pass. No, wait, I can smack you. No, you could block with your 4/4. I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and cast Saruman the White. 4 and the blue. Legendary creature, Avatar Wizard. 4/4. It has Ward 2. Whenever a creature has Ward, you have to pay the cost that is said after it. Otherwise, whatever it's getting targeted by, whenever a spell getting, whenever a spell or an ability is being targeted by this creature by an
Pay
opponent,
the, pay the ward cost or the spell effect or effect fizzles.
and in this case, it is 2 mana. Its ability is whenever you cast your second spell each turn, amass orcs 2. Which I already explained, amass orcs, so I don't think I need to explain it again.
Probably not.
And after that, I will tap. Wait, what creatures do you have in play that can block?
You have 3 Pack Rats. That means they're all 3/3s.
Okay. I will tap 1, Deceive the Messenger. I'll make one of them an 0/3 until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
I amass orcs 1. That was my second spell, so that's another 2. So now it's my orc army is a 4/4.
Yep.
And then I will send an 8/8 Kraken your way.
Okay.
Are you going to block it or are you going to die?
Oh, neither. I pay 2 black and cast Malicious Affliction during my blocking phase. It's an instant. When I cast it's morbid. When I cast it, if a creature died this turn, I can copy it and choose new target for the copy. Destroy target non-black creature. I pick an 8/8 Hydra or whatever the Kraken.
8/8 blue Kraken. Yep. Ouchie.
Yes, yes. I put a crack in his. Well, you know. You done?
How dare you kill Phil? Pass
Mm.
turn.
Now he's filled dirt and he's dozing, waiting for the
Yep.
zombie apocalypse.
You want
I
some
drop I
burn?
drop a 6th swamp. Ooh, wait a minute. 1, 2. Oh, not good enough yet. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, and discard a relentless rat to make another copy of Pack Rat.
You're up 4 now.
Pay 3 mana. Discard my last card in hand. It's also a relentless rat to make a copy of Pack Rat. So we have 5 Pack Rats and they're all 5/5s. I am done. Go ahead.
Yep. Untap, upkeep, draw. Or for shadow counter, I put down an island. I meant to use Rivendell's ability on your end step. Dang it. Oh well. I will. I'm gonna tap 4, and tap 1 hidden cataract. Sacrifice it. Discover 4.
Mm-hmm.
First exiled card is Deceive the Messenger. Do I want to put it in my? I'll I'll put it to my hand. Then I will go ahead and tap 4. Cast Surrounded by Orcs. 3 and a blue for sorcery. Amass Orcs 3. Then target player mills X cards, or X is the massed army's power. It goes up to a 7
Ew.
7.
Ooh.
Okay, so mill says whenever.
Well,
Okay,
hold on. You have to do the Amass Orcs 3 first, and then is
yeah,
this triggering any
seven
other
seven.
amassing or whatever?
No, not this time. It's on my
Okay,
first
so
card.
what is the power of your orc army now?
7 7.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Now mill. Since he has to mill 7 cards, he has to take the top
Yeah.
7 cards of his library and put it into his graveyard.
Okay,
And
one,
then,
two, three. Four swamps, a drain pipe vermin, marrow gnar, and relentless rats. Do you need me to read any of those?
yeah, go ahead and read them.
The drain pipe vermin is one black, one rat. When it dies, I can pay black to make target player discard a card. Marrow gnar is the two black, three colorless, 2/3. All rats have fear. That one has it in play. You stole my marrow gnar from me. You've got one in play. We've gone over it already. And then a relentless rats, which was also something that we've discussed before. So yeah.
Um, Pass turn.
All right, untappity, keep my card. Hey, I pay 3 mana and discard my card drawn. That's a typhoid rat. We now have 5 copies of Pack Rat, so there are six,
What
six,
is the
six
typhoid
creatures.
rat?
Huh?
What's the typhoid rat do again?
Oh, 1 black mana, 1/1 rat with Death Touch.
Ah, and now you said you have 6 copies of the rat pack?
Pack Rat, yes. So we're moving to combat, and we'll swing at you for 6 creatures with all power and toughness 6/6. So 36 damage coming at you.
One of them is summoning sick.
Okay. 5 of them are coming at you.
I'll block
So
one of
30
them
damage.
with a 7 7, and then there's
Yeah.
3 more. Wait, no, 4 more. I'll just take it and die.
Why not block one with my other rat?
Because I already know this is a losing game.
Mm,
I'm not gonna. To, I'm not just going to let my inevitable death just take longer.
yeah. Ooh. And my next card was an ogre slumlord. Would you like to hear what he does?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 black, 3 colorless, 3/3 ogre rogue. Whenever another non-token creature dies, I can put a 1/1 black rat creature token onto the battlefield. Rats I control have death touch.
Do we want to switch over to commander since you won 2-1?
We can, or I can switch to another deck.
I want to get at least one commander game in real quick.
Oh yeah, I feel that. That's a good place to be.
Well, I'll pause the recording so we
Right
can
on,
get the
yeah.
decks.
Yep.
We're back, and we've got our decks ready. Mulligan's done. Now to
We've
reveal
offered
our
and
decks.
we've offered and accepted the cut. I am going to play first. KetAE is going to play his KetAs. I might play my commander Arabo, Roar of the World.
We
One
picked
white,
the
one green.
same deck.
Ah, cat fight!
Uh,
Oh wow.
oh, that is such a coincidence. But yeah, Arabo, Roar of the World's the commander. 3 green, white, legendary creature, cat avatar. 5/5. It has element. Hold on. Enements. Dang it. I'm not sure you say it.
Eminence.
Eminence. Yeah, okay. And Eminence says at the beginning of combat on your turn, if Arbo Roar of the World is in the command zone or on the battlefield, another target cat you control gets +3/+3 until end of turn. The ability is whenever another cat you control attacks, you may pay 1 green and a white. If you do, it gains trample and gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is its power. Now, this deck has a companion, Kahira the Orphan Guard. It's got 1 and 2 hybrid mana, which it says this hybrid mana is a green or a white. Both of the hybrid mana are. Legendary creature, Cat Beast. The rule for this creature's companion: each creature card in your starting deck is a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast card. If this card is your chosen companion, you may cast it once from outside the game.
And you have actually no, you can pay 3 to put it into your hand, and then you can cast it as a normal spell.
Right. That's part of the companion rules.
Yes.
It's a 3/2 with vigilance, which means when it attacks, it does not tap. Each other creature you control, it's a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast, gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. We're both using the same deck, so we have the same commander and same companion.
And the start of my turn, like my turn consists of putting down a salt crusted step as my land drop. Go.
Don't forget to explain it.
Right. Um, salt crusted step. Land. Tap to add a colorless 1 and tap it. Put a storage counter on it. 1 and comma. Remove X storage counters from salt crusted step to add X mana in any combination of green and or white to your mana pool.
My turn will consist of Wooded Bastion. It's a land. I can tap it for 1 mana, or I can pay a green or white and tap it. Add 2 green, a green and a white, or 2 white to your mana pool.
What's the name of that again?
Wooded Bastion.
That's right.
After that, I pass turn.
Draw my card. And I slap down my other land. Drop
What is it?
for my opening hand. Animal Sanctuary. It's a land. I tap it for colorless, or 2 and tap it to put a 1/1 counter on target bird, cat, dog, goat, ox, or snake. And the sanctuary sign says no owners allowed.
That's really funny. Any other shenanigans?
Oh, I'm thinking. Yes, I will tap and cast Sword of the Animist. 2 mana legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever equipped creature attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Equip cost is 2.
Hmm.
And it is not attached to anything, of course, since nobody has a creature out yet. I then pass turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Plains. I will tap the plains to Wooded Bastion to get a green and a white. I will cast Initiate's Companion. It's a green and
Oh,
one.
man.
Creature cat. It's a 3/1. Whenever Initiate's Companion deals combat damage to a player, untap target creature or land. After that, I pass my turn.
Untappity, draw my card. Yay.
Hmm.
I turn pass.
Oh, no casting, huh?
No landing of land either.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Scattered Groves. It's a land, forest plains. Enters battlefield tapped. Is cycling for 2. When it's in my hand, I can discard it by paying. Pay 2 mana, discard it, and then draw a card. I can tap it for a green or a white. And
And it was named
then,
what again?
huh?
It's named what again?
Scattered Groves.
Oh, right. Okay. You ready to pass turn?
No. What do you have in play other than land?
The Sword of the Animist.
Isn't that
Make
the
it equipment.
read it
Equipment.
again?
The equipped creature is +1/+1, and whenever it attacks, you get an attack trigger of grab a basic land from your deck, put it into the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Equip cost 2.
Ah, I will tap 1. Masterwork of Ingenuity. It's a 1
Oh,
cast
you
artifact equipment. You may have Masterwork of Ingenuity enter the battlefield as a copy of any equipment on the battlefield. I choose the Sword of the Animist.
you started talking about what it is before you got a chance to do my comment of, oh, you want one too.
Yep.
Copycat.
Then I move to combat. My en- Eminence goes on Initiate's Companion. It is now a 6/4. It
No,
Now I send the 6/4 at you.
the humanity. I mean, kitty tatity.
You don't
And
have any
I give,
creatures, so you take 6,
ouch, quit it.
which means I will untap the Scattered Groves because it hit you. Second main, I will tap 2 and put the copy of the Sword of the Animist on the Initiate's Companion.
You know what it means? Ouch, quit it.
And then I pass turn.
But before you pass turn, I tap the Animal Sanctuary and the Salt Crusted Step to put a one charge counter on the Salt Crusted Step. Untap
Okay,
it, you
I
take my turn.
moved to my step. Okay. But yeah, now it's your turn.
Yes. Um, tappity, remove the counter from the Salt Crusted Step to get a white mana. Use the white mana to cast Sun Spear Shikari. It's a 1 white, 1 colorless, 2/2 cat soldier. As long as she is equipped, she has first strike and lifelink. First strike combat happens, and then if the recipients are still alive, then they get to swing back regular damage. Life link for every point of damage done, you gain 1 life, or the controller of the creature gains a life. And then I will be ready to pass turn.
Okay, so untap, upkeep, draw. Oh. Okay then. I will move to combat. The Eminent
Please.
on initiates companion. Since it has the Masterwork of Ingenuity copy of
Sword of the Animist.
Sword of the Animist, it gets +1/+1. Eminence gives it another +3/3, so it's a 7/5.
Ouch.
I
Quit
will
it.
send it at Dad. Are you taking this 7?
Yes. Yes, I am.
5, 6, 7. Now, I will use the Initiate's Companion's ability to untap the Initiate's Companion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, second main, because it's still a 7/5, I will tap a Plains into the Wooded Bastion, get 2 green, cast the Great Henge.
Oh, dang.
It's 2 green and 7. Legendary artifact. It casts X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Initiate's Companion's power is 7, so it goes down to nothing but 2 green to cast. I can tap it for 2 green and gain 2 life. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, put a 1/1 counter on it and draw a card. Well, a +1/+1 counter. Then, did I lay my land for turn? No, I did not. That is fine.
And the Initiate's Companion is your only creature?
At the moment, yes. I
And
will
what's its
tap.
power and toughness, please?
Its current power and toughness is 4. Oh, I forgot to search my library for a basic land on the battlefield tapped, but it's a 4/2 at the moment.
I mean, without when the eminence fades out at the end of the turn, it'll be down to a what?
Oh, when the Eminence is done, it'll be a 4/2. It's currently a 7/5.
Okay.
But yeah, I got it shuffled now. I'm gonna keep it short. How shall I cut?
Mm-hmm. Tap.
Okay. Now, this is my second main phase, and I will tap the Great Henge, gain 2 life, and I'll tap the Scattered Groves. I will cast Pride Sovereign, a green and 2,
Mm,
creature cat. Pride Sovereign gets +1/+1 for each other cat you control. It's a 2/2. I can pay a white and tap. Exert Pride Sovereign. Create 2/1/1 cat creature tokens with lifelink. An exerted creature won't untap during your next untap step.
mm,
So Pride Sovereign's currently a 3/3.
yeah.
I will then pass turn with a
Um,
4/2 and a 3/3 untapped.
okay. Draw my card. I drop a plains, and I go tappity tappity. Equip Sword of the Animus to Sunspear Shikari. That gives
And
Sunspear Shikari a +1/+1, and since it's now equipped, first strike and life link.
that's annoying.
She gets my eminence for the turn, granting her an additional +3/+3. So I'm going to smack back and return the favor with a 6/6. Now attack trigger of go shopping for a forest and put it into play tapped.
I will take 6 and you'll gain 6 life.
Correct.
because I'm choosing not to block.
Right. Forest comes into the battlefield. And I get a reshuffle. Yay. Um. So, yeah, 6/6. You said you were going to take it,
Yes.
and I didn't put my life back up 6. So there we go, back up to 33, and then yeah, I will pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Ah. My land drop will be Poseidon Who Endures. It is a legendary land. I can tap it for a green. It has channel for 1 and a green. I could only discard Poseidon Who Endures, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or basic land an opponent controls. That player may search their library for a land card with the basic type, put it into the battlefield, then shuffle. This ability costs 1 less to cast for each legendary creature you control.
Okay, so
And
you're
I can,
you're channeling beside you who endures.
no, I'm putting it down as a land for turn.
Ah, okay.
I can't do the channel anymore because it's on the battlefield. I
Right.
will tap for 1, 2, 3, putting Kahira the Orphan Guard into my hand. I will tap 2, gain 2 life, and tap a,
You're tapping
1.
the Great Henge and gaining 2 mana and gaining 2 life. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast
Okay.
Kahira the Orphan Guard from my hand.
Okay.
So now Pride Sovereign and
And you
Ancient
have the
Companion
extra.
have +1/+1 and Vigilance.
I thought
Kahira
you said
also
you
has
tapped
Vigilance.
3 to put it. Hold on. I thought you said you tapped 3 to put it in your hand, and then
Yeah, tapping
2 to put it down.
no, tapping
You- you-
3 to put it in my hand. Then I'm tapping
Yeah.
the Great Henge in 1 for
Okay. I
put it in play.
missed the and 1. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
So that's a total of 6 mana. I have 1 mana left over.
Okay.
You're you do not have anything to block with, correct?
Correct.
I will send Initiate's Companion and Pride Sovereign at you. So, well, first of all, Eminence will give Initiate's Companion +1/+1. I mean, +3/+3 till end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a total of 12 damage. Now,
How is it 12?
Pride Sovereign's getting +3/+3. 2 of it from 2 other cats being in play. 1 of it from Kahira. Initiate's Companion's
Oh,
getting
right. Kahira.
+3/+3, and
Kahira. Yeah.
yeah.
And
And before the combat damage is dealt, like during
mhm,
your blocking, you're declaring blocking phase. I tap 1 in Pride Sovereign to exert it, making it an
okay.
additional 2 damage, and I get 2 cats. And when the Initiate's Companion does finally hit you, it will untap the Pride Sovereign.
Mm.
And the land that will come into play tapped will be a forest. After that, I pass turn.
Hmm.
That was quite the turn.
That was quite the turn. Jeez.
Oh, and the Pride Sovereign's currently a seven
How should I
seven.
cut? How should I
Top
cut?
half on bottom. Did
And then untap, take my turn.
did you hear what I said?
Hmm.
Pride Sovereign's currently a 7/7.
Yes.
How shall I cut?
Hmm. Bottom 1/3 to the top.
Okay. So, what
Yeah,
you
you got way ahead on the mana ramp. I'm trying real hard to figure out a way to not lose. So give me a minute.
Yeah, I get it. I will say, as
Hmm.
far as that, I will say at the start, the only two lands I had was Wooded Bastion, Beside You Who Endures.
Hmm. Wow. Okay, I got it. What do you think of these cookies? 1, 2, 3. I cast Heirloom Blade. 3 mana artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +3/+1. Whenever equipped creature dies, you may reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card that shares a creature type with it. Put that card into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Equip cost is 1. So I pay the 1 and stick it on my first striking life linker. And let's see now.
Dad, how much damage did you do the first? Oh wait, never mind. I forgot I was gaining life, so don't answer.
You say the Pride Sovereign's a 7/7? Okay. And you
Yeah.
got kitty baby. You got two little 1/1 kitty babies that are 2/2s because of the Kahira.
Yep, and lifelink.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, I think this is what we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna attack you. Eminence goes to Sunspear Shikari, making her bubble butt go up to is a 9, 9/7.
I will take 9.
No, before we go any like damage dealing, get near any damage dealing phase, I have an attack trigger. Go through my deck and put a forest into play tapped.
Yep.
Any basic land, but yeah, I'm
And
choosing
then after
forest.
that, I take 9 and you gain 9.
Correct.
I go down to 29. And you're leaving yourself wide open, right?
Correct.
Do you pass turn?
Correct.
Untap, upkeep, draw. This is where I say it's over. I will tap the Great Henge, gain 2 life. I will tap 1 white. I will cast King of the Pride. It's a white and 2 for a creature cat. 2/1. Other cats you control get +2/+1. Then I will say I will tap a 1 green into the Wood Bastion. I get 2 green. I tap another. Oh, a white and a green. My bad. Then I tap a forest. Cast Radiant Destiny. It's a white and 2 enchantment with Ascend. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get the city's blessing. I have 10 or more permanents, so I get the city's blessing. As Radiant Destiny enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I choose cat. Creature control the chosen type get +1/+1. As long as you have the city's blessing, they also have vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
Then I move to combat. Initiate's Companion, Pride Sovereign, Kira. The 2 cat tokens come after you. The Eminence will go on one of the lifelinky kitties. And before the combat damage is dealt, I tap 1 into the Pride Sovereign to exert it. Get 2 more beasts.
That's right. It untapped because of the other thing, didn't it?
Yeah, that was my last turn.
Yeah.
When the Initiate's Companion smacked you, would untap the Sovereign. They have Vigilance, so I can still attack with them.
Mm-hmm.
And when it does hit you, it will untap, but it's going to be game because it's going to be over 27 damage.
I have 30.
Oh, 30. My bad. It's going to be over 30 damage because that's one, two, three,
Yeah, I'm
four,
not
five.
surprised.
Five
I,
creatures that have, well, four creatures that all have plus four, plus three. One of them has plus three, plus two.
yeah,
Pride Sovereign gets an additional plus seven. Make that 10 because of the Eminence as well. So if you add all that up, which I will do now. Oh yeah, forgot about Initiate's Companion having that one extra damage.
yeah. You realize how you got mana acceleration and I was both mana screwed and color screwed?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, I had two colorless manas off the bat. The only thing I had going for me was that the salt crusted step could produce white and or green, but I had to tap colorless into it first and wait a turn. That slowed me down further. I was going to cast a Wily Bandar, but then I drew into the other thing, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's better."
Hey,
Just
Dad.
equip it with the sort of the animist, which I was doing anyway. I was going to do that anyway, but then it's like, oh, it gets first strike and lifelink. Yeah, better plan. Yeah, what's up?
That's a total of 40 damage, and I gain 10 life.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I hadn't put down both King of the Pride and Radiant Destiny,
Mm-hmm.
if it was just one or the other, you'd live one extra turn.
Yeah, but I mean, I was getting too little, too late.
Yeah.
I the only reason that was a viable game for me to even try to limp through was because of that sort of the animist.
Yeah.
I didn't have that; it would have just been like slaughtering a baby for its candy.
And unfortunately, I also kind of copied it, which made it my mana ramp even higher than it should have been.
Right. Yeah, a little bit.
So,
That's okay. Same deck. It's just this one got off a lot slower that game. Bad luck of the draw.
well,
So we end the night with one series. Game one of the series. I am at 0-1 in favor of
me.
Amigos in Amigos' favor. KetAE is down, but not for the count. We still have 8 of our 9 lives.
I still have all 9.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll fix that next time. We'll declaw you and then
Not if
neuter
I
you.
clip your claws,
and,
like I just did.
and neuter you. And neuter you.
No, that's gonna go to you.
No,
I said,
neuter you, then spay you.
I said counter spell.
You better. That sounds painful.
Better yet, redirect.
Laser pointer. Just don't explode, dude. Don't explode. Hot potato.
Well, goodbye,
No
everybody.
potato, no, what? No more potato?
I
I said hot potato.
I know, and I'm trying to say goodbye to everybody so we can end this.
Bye. Night, buddy. I love you.
See you all in the next one.
Bye. Yeah. Bye.